Hey everyone! Welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad you're here because today we're diving into something we all care about, looking and feeling younger for longer. And no, I'm not talking about fancy injections or $1,000 spa treatments. I'm talking about something way more powerful, and honestly, way more overlooked. Let me ask you this, have you ever spent a small fortune on skincare, done all the right exercises, even tried face yoga, gua sha, red light therapy, but you're still not getting that glowing youthful look you're after? Here's the kicker, while you're doing all those amazing things for your skin and health on the outside, your diet might be secretly sabotaging all your anti-aging efforts from the inside. Yep, I said it. The truth is, some of the foods you eat every single day, maybe even the ones you think are healthy, could actually be speeding up your aging process. We're talking wrinkles, sagging skin, inflammation, fatigue, brain fog, and even faster cellular decline. Scary, right? But don't worry, I've got your back. I've done the research, consulted with health experts, and I'm going to walk you through the 5 biggest dietary culprits that might be making you age faster than you should. And you know I wouldn't leave you hanging. I'm also going to give you delicious and easy swaps for each one. Because this channel is all about solutions you can actually use, not just pointing out problems. Food number 1, added sugar, the collagen killer. Sugar, sugar, sugar. We all love it. It's in our coffee, it's in our snacks, it's in our comfort food. But while it may taste like heaven, your skin and your cells see it as public enemy number 1. Here's what's really going on when you eat sugar. Inside your body, sugar triggers a process called glycation. And if you've never heard that word before, you're not alone, but trust me, it matters a lot. Glycation happens when sugar molecules attach themselves to proteins in your body, especially collagen and elastin, which are the 2 proteins that keep your skin plump, bouncy, and youthful. When sugar hijacks those proteins, it creates what scientists call AGEs, short for advanced glycation end products. And that name is way too accurate, because AGEs literally cause you to age faster. They make your collagen stiff, brittle, and malformed. The result? Wrinkles, sagging skin, dull complexion, and loss of elasticity. But it's not just about vanity. Sugar does way more damage under the surface. It creates chronic inflammation, which is one of the key drivers of nearly every age-related disease, from heart problems to arthritis to cognitive decline. In fact, high sugar consumption has been directly linked to memory loss, brain fog, and even an increased risk of dementia. Even so-called fitness yogurts and protein bars are loaded with sneaky sugars under names like cane syrup, maltodextrin, brown rice syrup, agave, and more. Oh, and here's the kicker. Sugar is addictive. Like crazy addictive. Some studies suggest it lights up the brain's reward center even more intensely than cocaine. No wonder it's so hard to quit. But now that you know what sugar is doing to your body, let's talk about what you can do instead. Because cutting back doesn't mean going flavorless or living a joyless life. Here are some practical delicious swaps to keep your sweet tooth happy without destroying your skin and energy. Replace sugary breakfast cereals with overnight oats made with unsweetened almond milk, chia seeds, and topped with antioxidant-rich berries. Swap soda or sweetened iced teas for sparkling water infused with slices of orange, cucumber, or a splash of pomegranate juice. Choose dark chocolate, 70% cacao or higher, instead of milk chocolate. Cutting back on added sugar might be one of the single most powerful things you can do for your skin, your brain, your energy levels, and yes, your lifespan. Food number 2, processed meats, inflammation in disguise. Next up, processed meats. And this one might sting a little. I get it, bacon is delicious. Salami on a sandwich? Irresistible. Hot dogs at a summer cookout? A childhood classic. But the truth is, processed meats are one of the most inflammatory, age-accelerating foods you can put into your body. Let's break it down. Processed meats include things like bacon, sausage, hot dogs, salami, pepperoni, ham, and most deli meats. These foods are usually preserved with nitrates and nitrites, which help keep them shelf-stable and enhance flavor. But when they're heated or digested, those compounds can form nitrosamines, a type of carcinogen that has been linked to an increased risk of cancer. Inflammation leads to joint pain, bloating, skin issues, fatigue, and even damages your DNA over time. It's basically aging in overdrive. There are so many satisfying, flavorful alternatives that won't wreak havoc on your body. Swap bacon for sliced avocado or grilled mushrooms in sandwiches or wraps. They offer that savory umami richness with zero nitrates. Use grilled chicken breast or shredded turkey instead of deli meat on your salads or sandwiches. Try plant-based proteins like tempeh or smoked tofu for that meaty texture with less inflammation. Make your own roasted meat slices at home. Food number 3, alcohol, the dehydrator in disguise. Alright, number 3 on our list of age accelerators might hit a little close to home, alcohol. I know what you're thinking, but what about red wine? Isn't that supposed to be healthy? And yes, you've probably heard about the antioxidants in red wine, like resveratrol, being good for your heart. But here's the reality check. The downsides of alcohol often outweigh the benefits, especially when it comes to how fast you age. Let's break it down. Alcohol is a diuretic, which means it pulls water out of your system. That glass of wine? It's not just making you tipsy, it's dehydrating your skin. And when your skin is dehydrated, it loses its plumpness. Fine lines become more visible, your complexion dulls out, and you get that dry, tired look that no filter can hide. And it gets worse. Even one glass of alcohol can disrupt your sleep quality. And if you've ever tossed and turned after a night out, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Alcohol reduces your REM sleep, which is the deepest, most restorative part of your sleep cycle. That's the time when your body repairs itself, cell turnover happens, collagen is produced, and your brain detoxifies. Without quality sleep, your body can't do those vital maintenance tasks. And over time, that lack of repair shows up in a big way, on your skin, in your energy, in your focus. And then there's your liver, your detox MVP. When you drink, your liver has to focus on processing the alcohol, meaning it can't efficiently remove other toxins. Kombucha, fermented and full of probiotics, great for your gut and a satisfying alternative to wine or beer. Mocktails, mix herbs like mint or basil with citrus, berries, and sparkling water. Food number 4, trans fats, the silent skin eggers. Coming in at number 4, trans fats, the sneakiest, most damaging fats your body absolutely does not want. Trans fats are artificially created through a process called hydrogenation, which turns liquid oils into solid fats. This process makes foods more shelf-stable and enhances taste and texture, which is why manufacturers love using them. But here's the truth, your body hates trans fats. Why? Because trans fats are inflammatory monsters. They increase systemic inflammation, disrupt your cardiovascular health, and are directly linked to a higher risk of heart disease, stroke, diabetes, and you guessed it, accelerated aging. From an anti-aging perspective, trans fats are terrible for your skin. They increase your sensitivity to UV damage, slow down the skin's repair processes, and interfere with collagen production. So what should you look for? Read the ingredient list, not just the nutrition label. If you see partially hydrogenated oil anywhere, that's code for trans fat. Common foods that still contain hidden trans fats. Packaged baked goods, cookies, pies, cakes. Food number 5, artificial sweeteners, sweet lies, bitter results. And finally, number 5 on our list, artificial sweeteners. Now I know a lot of people switch to diet soda, sugar-free candy, and low-calorie snacks thinking they're doing themselves a favor. No sugar equals no problem, right? Not exactly. Artificial sweeteners like aspartame, sucralose, and saccharin are chemical compounds that can actually disrupt your body in major ways, especially when it comes to your gut, your metabolism, and your skin. Let's start with the gut. Your gut microbiome is made up of trillions of bacteria that regulate everything from digestion to immune function to mood. And if that wasn't enough, artificial sweeteners have been linked to increased cravings, meaning you might actually eat more calories throughout the day despite trying to cut back. Diet sodas and zero-sugar drinks. Sugar-free candy and gum. Protein bars and powders. Powdered drink mixes. Low-fat or light yogurt. Even in some toothpaste and mouthwash. Again, moderation is key. Even natural sweeteners can spike blood sugar in excess. But if you can train your taste buds to enjoy less sweetness overall, your skin, your gut, and your energy levels will thank you big time. Now don't worry, I'm not telling you to be perfect. Life is meant to be enjoyed. But awareness is power. And even cutting back on these foods a little can lead to big results over time. Smoother skin, sharper focus, better energy, and a stronger, more vibrant you. Next week, we're flipping the script. I'm breaking down 5 foods that actually slow down aging. Foods that help rebuild your skin, protect your brain, and keep your energy through the roof. You do not want to miss it. Until then, remember, aging is inevitable, but how we age, that's 100% up to us. See you in the next one.